Oh man, we need to talk about Fantom. Yes, up over 30% in just 48 hours. This is a coin that was sitting at a low here of 63 cents just days ago, now moving up towards 83 cents. Is this now the start of Fantom's journey back towards all-time highs? I'm going to be breaking this down and a lot more. If you want to buy Fantom, if you want to trade Fantom, you can do so using the links in the description to Bybit, to Mexi, to BitGet. Those are exchanges which of course support the channel. Go and show them some love as well. Now, if you jump on over to Twitter, or if you guys are following me, I shared on Monday that I just bought some more Fantom. Couldn't help myself. Take a look. Those DCA purchases are now up over 30% in a powerful move here on Fantom. Now, what gave me conviction about buying the dip? Well, you guys will know I never chase green candles, right? That's a big philosophy here on this channel, is to buy from positions of strength. Buy from support and sell when you're extended. Very, very simple. Well, let's pull out our chart. What do we see here? Boom. Days ago here on Monday, you could see Fantom broke the support here and headed down to find some support around this area. If I show you on the 4-hourly chart, look at this green line. We'll support here, we didn't lose it, we didn't lose it here, we didn't lose it here, and then it came back down again. So for me, I wanted to buy entries here. I'm buying at support. We didn't fall below this range here, around that 64, 63 cent level. We held it nice and strong. So for me, it was a great opportunity for me to buy the dip, whilst everybody else was distracted with meme coins, right? Meme coins were taking the energy earlier in this week, but of course, many great projects were getting wrecked. Down, 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 falling to the downside, and I took that opportunity to pull the trigger and buy. Now you're looking at those entries, nice and big 30% move in just 48 hours. But what's going to happen next? If you take a look, we managed to break above the 80 cents resistance. Now it looks like we're getting a bit of a retest. And the question now is going to be, can we hold? If we don't hold, guys, this may want to come all the way back down to here to touch some of these tips here around that 73 cents mark. Hopefully, we can just rotate. If we can just rotate and hold this level of support, we can start our journey up towards 96 cents, which is our next major resistance level. Now, of course, this is an important resistance level as well. Look at this. Very, very important level dating back to April of this year. And in fact, even if I wanted to go back a little bit more in time, you can see here, this is an area we touched a lot in that period in the first quarter of this year as well. So do not expect us to just easily get above 80 cents and hold above 80 cents. It's going to take a little bit of effort. So with that being said, what is all the hype about? Well, we need to understand that the Sonic upgrade is coming, right? The upgrade to the Opera network, Fantom's mainnet is coming. We're 25.4% of the way there. In fact, if you take a look here, the chain will be officially upgraded once over 2/3 of the network staking power transitions. So the total staking power here is this 1.3 figure. If we can get 885 million of that moved across, that is going to be 2/3 of the staking power and you'll officially be upgraded. Hold up, do you want to learn how to trade? Then you need to jump into our Telegram community. Link is in the description. In our Telegram community, I share my altcoins. I share how I do my trade setups, how I do my stop losses and take profit, so you could learn to become a profitable trader. Check it out, link is in the description. So when you take a look at this, of the upgraded nodes, which are 60, we only need roughly about 40 of those upgraded nodes, right? So huge progress here towards our milestone here of 66%, which is when you officially be upgraded. If you take a look at this, while we're keeping the name Opera for our current chain, it will be powered by the same technology we've showcased for the past 6 months. Sonic, discover the technology that brings a new era of blockchain innovation to Opera. Guys, this is supposed to be the latest and best tech, and that's what's creating the excitement right now, right? You've seen the space, you know what ETH 2.0 offers, you know what Solana offers, and now Fantom are coming up with an offering that promises to be like super fast. And I think that's what everybody's excited by, is the speed, the finality, and what opportunities that presents to people wanting to build dApps, wanting to use DeFi, and of course, a new DeFi summer that should pop up in this bull market as well. People could be looking for exciting DeFi projects where they can yield farm, where they can stake, where they can earn yield, and they're going to want to do so on a platform that's really quick and fast, right? They want instant finality, they want cheap transaction fees, and Opera with the Sonic upgrade promises to deliver that. So that's the excitement from a fundamental perspective. Now, when you then jump onto the technical perspective, was it any surprise that Fantom is outperforming Bitcoin so much? No. Fantom was getting smashed here versus Bitcoin, right? We spoke about this again in previous videos, and then Fantom managed manages to outperform. Again, bouncing from important support. This was an important support level. And then breaking resistance, right? If you look at this resistance here, around the 0.0000012 level, right? Versus Bitcoin versus Fantom, it's managed to break through. So again, similar, we just need to retest like it's doing now and bounce. And we can see another leg up on Fantom outperforming Bitcoin. So that's something exciting to watch for here on Fantom as well. You guys know, fundamentally, I'm invested in Fantom because I think it's undervalued. I wouldn't be harping on about it if I didn't think it was undervalued. I look at the other layer one projects out there. I look at their tokenomics. I look at the technology that they're offering. And I just constantly for the last few years now since I've been making content, look back and go, I'm so grateful for holding Fantom. Now, that doesn't mean I don't hold other projects. It doesn't mean I don't hold Solana. It doesn't mean I don't hold Ethereum or Cardano. But when I look at it as a pound for pound, I just constantly force myself to buy more Fantom because I just can't help myself, which is what I said in my tweet. Okay, so that's my rationale. Of course, do your own research, do your own kind of analysis of the tokenomics. I've done plenty here on this channel, which you guys are more than welcome to go watch. But fundamentally, when I look at the fully diluted valuations of many other layer one solutions, I keep coming and knocking back to Fantom. And now that Fantom has survived a bear market and thrived through it and actually started building Sonic, which is now ready to be launched, it's hugely exciting. And I'm looking forward to seeing some of the more announcements they've got up their sleeve as we head further into this bull market. So this is definitely one to watch. Now, coming back into the normal Fantom versus USD chart, let's bring out our EMA ribbon. Something very important has happened, right? 4-hourly EMA ribbon, we're super above it. We've seen a flipping of the EMA ribbon. Fantastic. In fact, I even think we need a little bit of a pullback here and wouldn't mind a pullback down towards 74 cents. I certainly wouldn't be buying here after a 30% pump, right? I was buying on Monday. I'm not buying chasing those green candles. If I wanted another entry now, at the very least, it would need to be a pullback into that 74 region. Then I look at the daily chart and we can see yesterday was a nice big close above our daily EMA ribbon. But not just that, we closed above it, and then today was a strong, powerful confirmation candle. When the candle is broken above the EMA ribbon and the next one opens up and finishes in the green, that is a confirmation candle. That is confirmation that the trend is reversing away from one which was below the EMA ribbon into one which is above. So this sets us up for a nice, powerful move from a probability perspective. If I then zoom up to the weekly, look what you see. Oh, look, is it any coincidence? Do you remember when everybody was FOMOing in on this candle all the way up to $1.22? And I said, guys, do not chase those green candles. This will pull back. What did you get? A big pullback. In fact, let's take our measuring tool here. Look at the pullback from 122 all the way down. Let's say you caught it in the lows there. 53% fall into the EMA ribbon. And this is what you guys have to get used to. Avoid that FOMO of chasing those green candles because you're buying at a 50% premium. If you just wait a couple of weeks later, you're buying at the EMA ribbon. And if you bought here at the EMA ribbon, already you're up on those DCA purchases. That's what you got to be able to do as an investor, is not chase that FOMO, not chase that greed. Understand that when the market is greedy, I need to just sit on my hands. I need to calm down. And when the market is panicking, when it's nervous, when it's focused on meme coins and nobody's paying attention to the serious projects and there's 10% down days on altcoins for no reason, that's when you're like, okay, I need to start getting my positions back in. And if you did that, you'll see that Bitcoin has now, Fantom has now successfully had a pullback into its weekly EMA ribbon and is now looking to bounce. So this is hugely bullish in terms of one, wanting to revisit the local peak of $1.22. Remember, if we even move from here to $1.22, you're looking at another 57%. But here's what's interesting. Even that is nothing, guys. When I look at the big macro chart here on Fantom, why am I adding and holding Fantom? The reason is because at the very least, I expect it to get into the Fibonacci golden ratio level here. 0.618 to 0.65 fib levels gives you $2.22, $2.33 on Fantom. I mean, for me, that's just the minimum. Fantom would have to absolutely flop the Sonic upgrade and really do a bad job of this bull market for Fantom not to return to those levels, in my opinion. Then we talk about the all-time highs. I mean, if you look at Fantom as a project, has it improved or not improved since the last cycle? Last cycle took you to all-time highs of around that $3.30 level. I mean, once you've had the Opera upgrade, which I just showed with you, this becomes a no-brainer, right? You just need the environment to be right. You need the Bitcoin bull market to be right. You need Bitcoin knocking on the door of 100,000. And for me, Fantom will comfortably be above its all-time highs. And so then what is my price target? Well, at the very least, I'm looking at this level here. The Fibonacci golden extension, 1.618 level, brings you to a Fantom price point of $5.54. And time again, this is what I focus on. And guys, I've got reasons to believe that even this is this is quite a conservative target, right? When you look at how much other layer 1 solutions are going for, just go into CoinMarketCap and have a look at the fully diluted valuations of things like Avalanche, like Solana, like Cardano, like BNB. Look at all those chains, right? And you'll get an idea of just how undervalued Fantom is. So when I look at it at $5.54 as a target, I'd be really disappointed in the Fantom team if they couldn't get that to this point, right? If the technology and the work they do could not lead to at least that price target. And so when you're sitting here and you're buying Fantom at 60 cents, 65 cents like we're buying at, I mean, you're looking at it as a complete no-brainer to 10x your money, right? To 10, 12x your money, 8x your money. And for me, that's an investment I'd want to be taking all day long. Of course, please do your own research. So there you have it, guys. A big bounce here on Fantom. Big strong week. Back above its daily EMA ribbon, which is really nice with a confirmation candle, and things are starting to set up nicely for a bigger move here on Fantom, not just to $1.22, but then heading higher up towards some next resistance levels. I mean, if I show you here on the daily chart, once you clear this $1.22 level, your next major price target comes up to this peak here, which sits at $1.68. If you guys were remembering, this was when Harry Yeh was doing the Fantom Foundation conference back in the day. Things were really exciting. And again, we could be at those price levels before we know it. So there you have it, guys. There's an update on Fantom. Powerful, strong few days. Let me know in the comments. Are you still actively buying Fantom? Are you DCAing? Do you no longer like the project? I want to hear your opinion. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.